Okay, so before I dig, I wanted to talk about deer. So we know what deer like and what they don't like. They are indiscriminate eaters. They have eaten the holly this year, which was a little surprising. Um, but what I do know is they don't touch the blueberries, they don't touch the raspberries, they don't touch the black raspberries. So those are things that need to be transplanted. They don't like smelly things. So I have enough sun by really pruning back a lot of these branches. I have enough sun to grow herbs back here. So maybe some lavender, definitely borage. I do know they ate all my Jerusalem artichokes. They actually dug them up and went for the tubers. So I won't be planting Jerusalem artichokes. But salvias, anything in the sage family, anything that is really odorous. Mint, I don't recommend anybody plant mint in their open landscape, but I know the deer don't touch those. And so I can put blueberries, I can interdisperse blueberries back here. I can put more fruit trees in if I put a cage around them come fall. So I think this is pretty exciting. I can also run asparagus through here. They don't eat asparagus. That gives me a pretty wide range of things that I'll be able to put out here that the deer are not going to touch. And if they do, most of those are perennials, so they'll come back from the rootstock. So I'm not going to worry too much about them. But I'm making a stand. So I'm going to get to digging on these other bushes back here and get them out of here. They need to go, and then I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to put back there. And it'll probably be blueberries. Blueberries like shade. They don't need to be in full sun. The other thing I want to try this year are hazelnuts. And I've been discouraged from trying them, which makes me want to try them harder. But I will probably put those out front. So I'm going to get to digging. And this is how I lose days in the garden. When you get the idea, but yes, I think I'll just dig this hydrangea out and put it in the back. But when a plant has been in the ground for 25 years, it's not so happy to be moved. But because it's February, oh my God, I'm going to take a nap right here. Because it's February, it's a really good time to do this because I can work the soil. I might be here in the morning. Oh my God, this is killing me. So come back and see if I get out of this mess I've made. I won, but my pants are full of dirt. I'm a hot mess, and I think I'm done for the day. I got 2 more of these to move. It's going to be ugly. And then my neighbor had the audacity to come out and tell me, it's going to snow tomorrow. So what? I like a little snow right now. It will take me probably 24 hours to recover, and I'll be back out here tomorrow. And you too can do this in your backyard all by yourself. So carry on, landscapers. This is just a minor pruning job. Can you imagine if I really was busy? And this is a new cat that's just shown up, probably to rescue me. Hello, kitty. What's going on? He has a bell, so he's somebody's kitty. Anyway, he's coming to my rescue. He's very cute. He's very kittenish. All right, onward. Hey, YouTubers, I'm back. So today I will walk you around. And I thought it's not a minefield, it's just all the holes that I dug. So I thought I'd give you a quick tour of everything that's going on in the back here, and I'm getting ready to prep it for spring. Maybe Kirby will help. So we're going to do a quick tour. These are pine trees. These were our Christmas trees that we planted years ago. I have swamp azaleas. These are azaleas that bloom in August, and I'm not touching them, but they're all budded up. Everything is like ready for spring. So this is one of the hydrangeas that did not get moved, but it will be getting moved. Okay, this is a honeyberry, and as you can see, look at those buds. Is that incredible? So this bush has been here all winter. It has not been nibbled or touched by the deer. This is a Pyrrhus japonica, fire Andromeda. It's got to go. It's got to get moved, and I don't know when I'm going to do that. So these were 2 hydrangeas that got pulled out. This is an Amelanchier or serviceberry. I think it's a native, which I realize is why it's here. And then next to it is a malice. I think it's, I put a Honeycrisp in. So we'll see how that goes. The deer have left that alone because there's a cage around it. An American holly that I've chopped pretty good. There's another Pyrrhus japonica in the back that has to go. This area is slated for honeyberries and raspberries. There's a honeyberry in the back that's small, and it needs to get bumped out and brought up here by the other one. I think it got too much sun, and I've lost my dog. So another Christmas tree, rhodies. These I have left in. That cornice needs to go. These hydrangeas probably should get bounced out. But yesterday, all these hydrangeas got planted. So I'm hoping, because the deer leave them alone, they should do pretty good. They were watered in. These azaleas will go up towards the house. I'm going to pull these out of here because the deer have eaten these pretty hard. This is an asparagus that I had planted. It's been in there a couple years, which tells me the deer have left it alone. So this whole front bed will all be asparagus. All the cornice is coming out. This is the last Chamaecyparis to get dug out. I just don't have the time to do it today. But the azaleas are going to get moved. And then this was the project yesterday. And so everything's been pruned, everything's been cut back. And it looks like a bomb shelter. There are holes all over the place. But this is good because it opens up, and I'll either put berry bushes in here, or I thought about putting an apple, but I may not because I think the deer would just decimate it. And then down here, all this green foliage, that's oregano, Greek oregano. So I've got to get to this today and get the rest of this bundled up and put away and stacked. So that'll be it. Okay, this was yesterday's project also. So these are all perennials, and I generally try to keep these as perennials, but I'm moving more and more towards edibles. So I did pull a lot of things out of here yesterday. This is a PG hydrangea that gets cut hard, but it all comes back, it'll bloom. And then this is cornice that I transplanted from the back. I put it up here in this bed. I need the screening because I don't want to look at the neighbor's garage in the middle of summer. I just don't care to do that. And then the rest of we'll go down this short little bed and I'll show you what I took out and what I left in. And a lot of things I'm leaving in because there's still insects, there's still beneficial insects that are living in stalks, and they're still overwintering. It's cold here today. It's 26 degrees again. And so I'm leaving everything. I'm leaving a lot of things up. The rose bushes I'm leaving up. I'm not touching any of that stuff. I'm not even trimming off the dead stuff on the roses. That can wait. All of that can wait. The buddleia will get cut back today, but all the hydrangeas have been pruned back. I did take a little more off the lilac that I said I wouldn't do, and then I need to get these ornamental grasses. The ornamental grasses are used strictly as screening. They also detour the deer. Because there's this big blotchy old area, the deer tend to go around and go to the neighbor's yard. Hey you. So come here, don't knock over the camera. Come here. So that's kind of what, and it helps to have a dog to keep the deer off your property too. so, so anyway, we'll take a quick run through here, and then I'm gonna go bundle shrubs. So I really like this plant. This is Italian arum. That's the dog in the garden because we have no boundaries here. So sedum needs to be taken down, but not now. This is a fairy rose. It's still, I can't get over how green stuff is. This is a buddleia that needs to come down. So the bush behind the buddleia that's been hacked rather hard is a cotinus. Some people call it smoke bush. I have it in here just for the red. I really like the red pops in here. Kirby, come here. This is old echinacea. I leave the seed heads up for all the echinacea. We have a lot of crashing through the bush. Wild animals. We have a lot of birds that come in and eat out of this garden all winter long. So I leave the coreopsis up. I leave the echinacea up. I leave a lot of the seed heads up. So that's it.